Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and I'd like to welcome you to the great resting place of the Spirit Tree in Ori and the Blind Forest, where previously we had made great, amazing strides into completing the rest of this map, which, with our current abilities and techniques at our disposal, allowed us to collect many upgrades and many collectibles that lie throughout the forest. And now it's time to get back on track with saving the Great Tree by heading through the Valley of the Wind to find the Gumon Seal, which is hidden inside of the Misty Woods. And dare I say that this may quite possibly be my favorite section of the game, is what we're about to be going through, which I don't know what it is about it. It's just so satisfying and tricky that when you beat it, it just is so good. But now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Valley of the Wind, where we can promptly go and collect an ability cell. Excellent. I realized I kept calling these orbs in previous parts, which I apologize for. It probably pissed somebody off, so whoops. Also, we've got a couple of things here, if I can just, there we go. Collect things out of order. Also, excuse me, this Maverick. Oh my god. Okay, that hurt me. So you can actually get out of your butt stomp in mid-stomp by just, like, letting go of the button, but you need a little bit of leeway. And excuse me, sir, I'm trying to speak here. Also, I probably did not want to kill you. That's quite alright. We'll head down here through a couple more swimming sections and call it good. Oof, there we go. Yeah, this is much easier done with, you know, being able to breathe underwater, which is something that we did take. Also, there we go. Is this unstable ground? Really? Would like to have been able to get a little bit of health there. Oh man. So as much as I do enjoy this part, a lot of it I don't exactly remember, so if I'm fumbling around in certain places, then I apologize. It's been a while since this particular point of the game, and I just pretty much just went with the flow. It's pretty straightforward, but there's a couple of things you can miss if you're not careful, so we'll go head back over this way, which apparently was a dead end. There we go. Handy double jumps, quite handy. And we will return back up, make it close calls here. Speedrunning tactics. Ugh. Excellent. Oh man. I know I'll make those, but it still kind of makes my heart skip anytime I do that. Alright, can you guys help me up? Anytime you see crows, they're basically just there for you to bash up. Also, you can kill them if you want to. They're just a minor nuisance when you're not being careful. Also, this guy, excuse me. Here, go away. This did not concern you. Don't know why you decided to speak with your own manners. Also, deadly deflection. Killed 25 enemies using bash to reflect. Wait, did I do that? Oh, I guess I did. I just killed them. Okay. Now, I do believe this area, the Valley of the Wind, is a huge part of this map. It takes up about a fourth of it, and you can actually completely skip the Misty Woods and go straight to the Forlorn Ruins, but you can't get in without the Gumon Seal, so there's not really any point to. So I think we'll actually keep on going up here, because this is the required path, but we'll go back down later, I guess. Excuse me, I was not trying to make a soul link, but I appreciate the concern. And kill everything on the screen. So now level 2. It's very good business. Now, there's going to be a couple of things I'm going to want to do as far as upgrades go, but that'll probably have to wait until a little bit later. Just know that I might have to do some, like, not save glitching, but I just would rather... Here, let's see what we have right now. I could technically get this now. I would like to fill out at least this ability tree as well as this one. These 3 abilities right here we don't need whatsoever. These are just to open things on the map, although it's really weird how to do those. Whatever. But the spirit efficiency is something that I definitely would like. It's just, you basically have to get rid of that. Make ability cells show up. Do we really need that? Over Ultra Stomp right now? I guess for now, we'll go ahead and just take that. We'll just bite the bullet. We'll get 2 energy cells before we know it. Or ability cells. Whichever one comes first. Also, you, sir. You can, whoop, hang up the game a little bit. Sure, why not? That's not what I wanted to do, because I don't need you. Just would like to kill you with spikes. Because it's fun. And I find enjoyment out of doing that. Yeah, this one we can't get quite yet, so here, you can also die by spikes. And we'll return for that. It'll be marked on our map for later. Ooh, here also, I think we can glitch this out, maybe. I've never been to this portion of the game with the triple jump, so there's lots of things we can do to kind of trick out things earlier than normal, which is something I'm a fan of. I like being able to do that. It's just fun. Alright, I'm just gonna go and go through this area over here. Whoop, thank you. Don't kill your friend. Ooh, let's go over here first. I'd like to save. Take that. Okay, now I believe every path that we take here will take us over here to the Valley of the Wind, which I said before is a very huge area, but if we keep going up, which I think we can actually do, it'll actually take us to one of the later areas in the game, which is the Sorrow Pass, which just sounds depressing as hell. It's like, yeah, I just live beyond Sorrow Pass. You just gotta take the right turn after Amsterdam, and then you'll be there in no time. Huh. What is this? Oh, that was the spider that I killed. Whew. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The true Valley of the Wind. Gee, I wonder what we're supposed to do with those flying purple crows. Gee. It's interesting. Now, you want to be careful. You could take either of those paths, and actually I think that one won't lead to anywhere, but this one will take you over there with another save point, and if you go too far out, it will be instant death. So you have to come up here, and I would just be careful, because you don't want to accidentally die. That would not be good. And here, I'm gonna kill you. Want to murder you. Thank you. And this is apparently where we need to go. This we can't do until later. This is part of Sorrow Pass, I believe, and we'll get an ability that will help us there in the distant future, but it'll come all the same. So ladies and gentlemen, despite the fact that we are not in front of a spirit tree, we get ourselves our next ability. I'd like to present Kudo's Feather, which will allow Ori to glide freely or ride the wind current, which is actually much more useful than you could possibly have ever thought. It's really nice, and it definitely helps in getting around in lots of circumstances, especially when wind starts becoming a factor. Look at this. You might not think it's like super effective, but it will come in handy more than you would probably know. So that's good stuff. Now if we loop around over here, Sorrow Pass. Alright, this guy always gets the spikes coming in this direction because it just loops back around. So it's all good stuff. Also, look at how much of this we've already discovered. 5% of that. We can't do anything there yet, so we can get some... do we dare get those abilities? We'll probably just wait. We don't need them right now. We're not going to spend them on anything worthwhile, so why bother? So this is what I was talking about. If you decide to go all the way down, you'll be able to discover an entirely new area of the map that we haven't visited. And it's pretty straightforward, but you don't really need to waste your time with that quite yet, because we'll make it there in due time. That sounds a little bit foreboding. So ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to the Misty Woods. This area is extremely just so moody. Also, what in the world happened there? The music in this place and the atmosphere is so good. Also, a lot of the enemies we fight here are superpowered versions of their previous selves. So that's fun business. The music is just, it's haunting and it's so beautiful. Oh, big fan. I like it a lot. Also, is there anything up here? Nothing. What were you hanging on? The background? Also, you have way too much health right now, sir. So I like this place a lot, and interestingly enough, despite the fact that we have just entered it, we only have 23, we already have 23% of it discovered. But check it out. What is this? Interesting. So this haze that's coming out apparently is making it very difficult to traverse through the forest, or the woods I suppose, which is an interesting concept. Definitely not one we've seen in a video game before, right? Excuse me, get out of here. So this area, oh man, it has a really cool aesthetic to it, and if you look at the background, it's like, what's going on over there? It's really intriguing to me, and I enjoy it a lot, although you don't really utilize the feather as much as you think you would. So I'm just gonna go into the spikes and kill myself. So why not, right? Why not? We have the health to spare. Alright, so we'll continue forward. And despite its namesake, this area is actually pretty... Oh, you didn't want to die by spikes. Right here, die by the butt stomp then. This area is a little linear, to be quite frank, but it's kind of a good sense of linearity, and I like it a lot. How do I have such little health? This is dangerous. Okay, spikes are gonna take me out quick, so we have a little bit of bashing to do. So go up here and not die, succumb to death. Whoop! What are you doing? Okay, so I guess they want us to use the feather here to glide. All right, help me up. Beam me up there, Mr. Tongue. Don't hurt me. Thank you. Living dangerously, ladies and gentlemen. In Ori and the Blind Forest. A lot of the time you don't really need to use the feather. I just think it's kind of funny that I'm dying so much because I'm not using it. Alright, what are you here for? Oop. Okay, these guys just are asking to die. I don't think I need either of you, so excuse me. Let me get the health from you, please. If you had health, you did not. Alright. Death, please. This guy doesn't want to die. Thank you. Whew. I think we can actually go over here, can't we? Maybe not. That's not gonna help. I have a really bad habit of doing that. Here, let's try it first, actually. Just in case. We'll probably be able to get back up in some capacity. Oh, hey. This is something we wouldn't have been able to get. This is another point where you might just want to explore everything you need to do before continuing forward. Because this area right here, after we collect the key shard, it's not actually going to be there anymore. So, minor spoiler, but it's nothing that you probably would have been too surprised considering the state of these woods. So, yep, nothing over here. Guess we gotta head back. Where? Oh. This looks a little different, does it not? Yep, that's the thing of this area. It's gonna be continually changing, and it's because of that. It's because of that stupid jerk over there that just tried to kill me. He gets the death of the spiky variety. And we want to be careful not to get caught on any of these, because that would suck. Alright, so I'm just gonna slowly get my health back, just in case something bad happens. Alright, we'll collect this one, and I don't think we can actually reach that upper area unless we have some genius... Nope. Oh. What? Oh, now that wasn't there before, now was it? Alright, we'll kill these guys. Ugh, there. Death by your own vomit. How does that feel, sir? Ooh, what's that? Is there something up there? I feel like there is. I feel like he needs to come back. Excuse me, can you call your friend to come back, please? I would like to explore this place as much as I can. It's probably not gonna happen. I have no friends. I'm a fatty. Fatty Magoo. Here, death by over there. You get to sit in solitude for a little bit. I feel like if I butt pounded on him, I'd be a little bit prone to death there. Yeah, a lot of these areas you can't revisit. Thanks, game, for being extremely condescending in that manner. Yeah, he's telling us like, hey dummy, you can't go that way, no matter how hard you try. Don't even bother. I just want that frog guy to come back. Here, how did you get out of the hole, good sir? Huh. He'll probably spawn back here in just a minute, once we discover what lies beneath. Interesting. So the shrouded lantern that we need to collect, that will help us dissipate the mist. Also, I don't want to go that way yet. Everything is ruined. I wanted... Oh, there's stuff here. Interesting, I thought we could have gone this direction. Huh, maybe I accidentally missed it. Maybe I broke the game. Who knows? Maybe I did? Excuse me, camera. The camera's... Thank you. It's not cooperating there. And he's back. Right, let's try it. Oh, there's nothing there. Okay, I just wasted my time doing that for absolutely nothing. Alright, but now we can head over in this direction. I see. I see what you're playing, game. This is a dangerous game here. Alright, now this is where Kudo's Feather is gonna come in handy, because there's gonna be so much stuff for us here that it's a little impractical. So we're just gonna go slowly. And remember, you have your hops as well as your dash, so whoop, saw that. Oh man, so many things. They're also pretty good with giving you save spots here, and I think to a lot of people, the Misty Woods was pretty tricky. Personally, I don't see it. I mean, it's alright. As I get hit in the face by a maniacal purple tongue. Killing themselves. Alright. We're shrouded by deception, and we will kill you. We will kill all of you. So many enemies are over here. Alright, which way do we want to go? I'll just kill you both. Get you all out of my way. Can't do anything over here, because we have to come in from the other side and ground pound it. Interesting, eh? Alright, and I actually am on the cusp of death, so thank you. And that wasn't quite the cusp of death like we were before, but there's just... This place really kind of takes care of you as far as giving you energy cells go, so, I mean, save as you see fit, because you can pretty much just go crazy. Alright, and over here there's actually... Oh, this thing. It will give us nothing, because we are too good at the game. It's like, ah, you're good. You're good, you don't need any help. You don't need any more experience. But I would like to get as much here as possible, because things are going to start heating up for us here pretty soon. There are too many of those guys. But I would like to level up here. And of course it's going to be on the very last guy, so I can't even kill everyone on screen with it. A sweet-ass fashion. Yeah, look at it. Because you'll notice when you level up, everybody on screen dies, but if there's no one on screen to die, then it's unfortunate. But hey, we have a new ability point, which means I'm just gonna go ahead and bite the bullet. This is probably the last of the whatever these are in this ability tree that we'll be collecting, and the rest can probably go to here for now. So we'll be good. We'll be set for a very long time. And I would just like to get that so we can get as many things as possible. But with that, check it out. That's not good. That sounds very unfortunate, actually. But with that, we have learned Climb, which means that we no longer really need to use the wall jump. But believe me when I tell you, this is actually very useful, and you'll still be using your wall jump, don't you worry. It just makes it a little bit more convenient to climb up and down certain areas. Also, you can just stay there. You don't have to like keep on like wall hopping in a certain place, even though that's instinctually much easier to do. But having learned wall climb and the forest changing in front of us once again, next time on Ori and the Blind Forest, we will continue along with very strange flowers that appear to sprout whenever Ori jumps, and then retracts, and he jumps again. It's a very interesting mechanic that we don't have to deal with very much. Thank God. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you guys next time. So I guess we'll probably do that. So we'll go climb forward, and this area, much like the Jinzo tree, is pretty straightforward, and we don't want to kill you. We want to use you to gain altitude and height. Here, excuse me. Oof. Oh my god, my controller just died. That was awesome. Do I die here, game? Please don't tell me. What is oh my god. Excuse me.